welcome back to episode 9 of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's go ahead and see what announcements Isabelle has for us today. Hello there everyone! Right now in Sayshell, it's 2:08 p.m. on Friday, April 10th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Go meet our guest in person and find out more about them. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoyed a loveliest of lovely days. Okay, that's really cool. I was actually thinking about it yesterday. Nobody's really using the campsite, so it is very exciting to have a villager finally visit. Now, I have spent the last few days working as hard as I could to get as much terraforming done as possible, but I got stuck because when I was moving this river, there were houses right here, and I had to move those buildings first before I could finish up the area, so you can see how chunky and strange this area looks right now. But I am hoping to finish that today now that these houses that used to be here are finally out of the way. So I am just going to quickly walk through my town and update you on some of the changes I've made. So for starters, my house is not going to stay there. I'm going to move it to the back, and if you haven't seen my Sayshell map planning video yet, then you can go ahead and check that out for reference. That's basically what I'm trying to recreate. So I am going to move my house, but the front area of the island is basically done. So I have the Nookling shop here, and then you walk right over to the town hall where we actually have KK Slider today because it is Saturday, which is really exciting. We'll get to go to our first KK concert tonight. Wait, actually, it's not Saturday. It's Friday. Why are you here? Hey, what's buzzin'? I'm putting on another show today before I hit the road again. I'm not taking requests right now, I just want to do my thing. Let the music take me where it wants to be. I'll start taking requests around 6 p.m. Does KK come on Friday now? I mean, I'm not mad about it. That's really exciting. Maybe it's actually because there's a fishing tourney tomorrow? Oh, I think that might be it. Maybe because the plaza is going to be used for that tomorrow. KK's performing today. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can go to a KK Slider concert later today. Also, as you can see here, we do have a new town flag, and this was designed by Clayton, and I think it turned out amazing. So we have Tortimer and Denise, and I think this also kind of shows their personalities, because Tortimer is always snapping and being a grump, and Denise is just a cute little baby. So I really do like the way that this turned out. Thank you so much for designing that for us, Clayton. Now, continuing the tour, I do have this new little park area. It's sort of like the extension of the plaza, but it's like its own separate area, and I think it just looks like a really nice area where you could just go to relax, maybe read a book. I feel like in real life I definitely spend a lot of time hanging out here. Then I also did add some stepping stones to the villager houses, which I think look really cute. I even found this one, which was like a little heart stepping stone, which I thought looked so lovely. And if I go over here, you'll see I did same layout with this house. I definitely do like symmetry. I'm trying, as you can see with the ground, I tried to do that little bit of natural elements. Like this isn't symmetrical, there's different amounts of petals here than here, you know, to make it look normal, but at the same time it's like orderly. I am definitely a very big fan of symmetry, but as you can see here, I do have the heart stepping stone to kind of change things up a little bit. I'm trying to make things look symmetrical but not overly organized, if that makes sense. So here you can see I have another little flower bed, and again, to make that asymmetry, I have a couple petals here, but here the petals are in a little heart shape. Then here I have another little tree pathway. These little ones still have to grow a bit more. And right at the end I just have this little bench, which I thought was quite a cute little thing to have there. I have a couple peach trees growing behind it. And then we have the Able sisters, and these are all the fish I have to sell. Last night I caught them, but the Nook shop was closed. So I just kind of stacked them up there, so I'm going to sell those later today. And also here, I'm making like a little outdoor shop display, so like some of the clothes that are for sale today are for sale outside. I thought that could be a cute little thing to do. I do want to move the Able sisters like 2 blocks over this way, which is really annoying because it's going to be 50,000 bells to move it like just a teeny tiny bit. But at the same time, it is going to be worth it in the end. Hopefully. That, or I could leave it there and put a loom there. I might actually do that, just extend the shop. That could be an interesting idea. I'll definitely experiment with that a bit more in the future. Now as for the rest of my island, it is a lot more messy. You can see there's just this. Is this a pond now? Let's actually catch this fish and see if it's a pond fish. It's a big fish. Oh, it's a carp. Okay, yeah, so this is registered as a pond now, which I guess makes sense because it's not really a river anymore. But the reason this is here is I had a bridge on my river and I had to wait for it to demolish overnight. So I can fill this in with grass today and then finally get rid of that weird square hole. Also right here, I just have these stretches of grass because I haven't built a bridge yet. So those are just my temporary bridges. And basically what I want to do is I want to extend this river over here, and then I'm creating this sort of like Yoshi Falls Paradise Mountain thing. This is how it looks so far. It's very, 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 very unfinished. I'm just trying to work with the cliffs to create sort of a more natural kind of curvature. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to get those houses out of the way because I do want to develop this a lot more. And then if we run back here, all of this is sort of going to be like this sort of botanical garden area that leads up to the museum, which again, the cliffs are so unfinished. Look at that rectangle. It looks like a shoebox. I didn't finish the right side, but the left side. I do want to put a bit more plants up there so that it looks a bit more overgrown and natural, but that's like the cliff is done on this side. So that's sort of what I'm doing, like layers of cliffs with little waterfalls. And I just think it makes a nice frame around the museum, so I am quite happy with it. I definitely do need to fix the right side though. The right side looks very, very chunky at the moment. But it is a work in progress, and playing Animal Crossing is not a rush, you know? You just go through each day and enjoy every moment. Now the only sad thing is I actually kind of like this little area here, and I'm gonna have to destroy it because I'm gonna move this waterfall. So that's kind of a shame, but it's okay. I can just move it somewhere else. Now as for the villagers, I'm keeping pretty much the same layout with like house, waterfall, and then 2 layers of houses like that. But I'm moving the entire little neighborhood right here. So I have house, waterfall, house, and then I have a ramp, and then the same pattern continues on the top. Now the only problem I have here is I might actually remove this little cliff and not have the waterfalls going behind the houses up here, just because there's not much space to create another tier here without moving the campsite up a level. And I don't know. Like I could try to round off this cliff and then have the campsite kind of tucked away under it, but I don't really want to put the campsite underground. And I do have this cliff here, so I might just extend this second level. Well, I guess this is the 3rd level. Extend the 3rd level back here and take all of this land up 1 level. But then I'm gonna have to pay 100,000 bells to move the campsite away, lift up the land, and then move the campsite right back where it used to be. Which is just a very slow process. So we actually have an eagle visiting us today. Oh, and they have a little lollipop. I used to camp a lot when I was just a kiddo. I remember singing songs around the campfire at night and staring at the flames until I got drowsy. It's roughing it compared to home, but that's part of the charm of camping, Captain. This is a pretty cool villager. I am gonna hold back and hope that some hamsters will come into my campsite before I try to invite anyone. I don't have any house plots available though, so I guess we wouldn't be able to invite them in any event. Unless, can we kick people out? I mean, that would be pretty cool. If you could just swap your villagers. I don't know if that's actually a feature or not. But there is something exciting that I should announce. We have Apple now. So Pimchi on Twitter actually contacted me and told me that Apple was in boxes about to move out. So of course I rushed to her town and I was actually able to get Apple to move back to Sayshell. So thank you so much, Lumi, for having Apple move here. She will definitely be very, 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 very loved here in Sayshell. I am so happy that you came. The whole island is getting ready for Bunny Day. Isn't it the best? Do you want to know why I love Bunny Day so much? It's because the weirdest stuff happens. Like if you stand next to a coconut tree and give it a good smack, wood eggs fall out. Candy eggs grow on trees. That's Bunny Day for you. She's so cute. Look at her just sitting on her carpet just reading her little book. What is she actually reading about? Can we zoom in here and see? Oh, it's a comic book. Oh, that's so adorable. I wonder what the book's about. Comment down below if you have any ideas what Apple's reading about. And here we are back to my very unfinished terraforming. So yeah, very, very chunky and blocky and weird, and kind of awful at the moment, but I have a plan. That's what I keep telling myself. Like when I see how weird and unfinished it looks, I'm just like, you know where you're going with it. I think it would be very concerning if I had no idea what I was doing. Also, something that I just want to update you all on is the second day after Cherry was sick, she actually didn't get sick again. I remember in New Leaf, even if you gave a villager medicine, the next day they would get sick again, and it would usually last 3 to 5 days. But in New Horizons, it seems like medicine works instantly. Hi, how are you doing? I'm gonna go real hard today. Gonna play hard, snack hard, yell Zook hard. Isn't Zook his little catchphrase? That's pretty cute. Oh, what did we get Nook Miles for? Oh, just talking to our villagers? I mean, alright, we'll take it. So I think today I am gonna work a bit more on the terraforming, get everything cleaned up. Alright, so let's start off by getting rid of all these fish. Unless the Able Sisters really like aquariums, I don't know if they like having tons and tons of fish right outside their window. Hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny. I would like to sell. $22,000 bells, that's pretty good. Also, it looks like they actually have a little tea set in stock today, which is pretty cute. A traditional tea set. I would actually really like that, thank you. Now, for the next 2 weeks, we are going to have to come here every single day to ask Tom Nook to move a villager house. Because unfortunately, we can only move houses one at a time, so it's going to be a very slow process. Let's chat. There are a number of things we can discuss, but what did you have in mind? I would actually like to have some layout changes. Excellent. And which building did you want to move? An island home. Who should we talk about? We are going to discuss Zell. This is such a sad time, like the amount of bells you lose moving buildings is kind of devastating. I think that covers everything. So Zell, do you want to move where Judi thinks you should move? Of course I do. Judi hasn't led me astray yet. Oh, thank you, Zell. I'm very glad that you trust me. I promise I'll give you a beautiful spot to live in. Well, Judi, since the matter of moving is now settled, I'll take that construction fee. Oh, there go my bells. Next, I'd like you to pick out a new spot for Zell's home. You'll find a moving kit in your pockets. Use it to place its home wherever you'd like it to go. I wish that... I don't know, you're spending 50,000 bells and you have to wait a day? Like, can't it just be instant? You're already lost all the money instantly. Why can't we just build it instantly as well? Oh well, it's going to be worth it when we're done, so let's go ahead. His house is actually the last one we're going to be putting on this first level. I do have all these houses marked out as well, so it actually isn't too hard to place them. There we go. Alright, so tomorrow, once his house moves, I'll actually be able to start working on this cliff. So I am going to clear out this area because I want my house to go right about here, but I want it to be flattened, and it's just going to be really hard to modify the cliffs here with his house in the way, so that's why I chose to move Zell first. And then I'm going to move Simon, Megan, and Audie. Oh my goodness, look at them talking at the table! Oh, they saw me. What are they hiding? So we actually got a letter from our mom. Cherry blossom petals dance upon the wind, like some kind of bizarre battalion of breeze ballerinas. A smile graces my face as I watch until the petals fall. All is well until... Oh, she got allergies. Oh no. Let's see what the present is. Mom's tissue box. Oh my goodness. That's actually so cute. And it's like little patchwork on it. Wow, it's really detailed. Okay, that's actually really adorable. And then I do have a couple things I ordered from Nook Shopping. And Isaac actually told me to open this letter during the stream, so I'm gonna leave that alone for now. But I did order 2 songs, so I have Steep Hill and Forest Life. Now, for anyone that hasn't heard it yet, the 3 AM music in New Horizons is absolutely terrifying. So I created this little Wawa safe zone because I often play very late at night. So I just have a bunch of radios here that make it easier to relax in the game, even when the Wawas are out. I think in the future, I might move this little Wawa safe zone to the little carousel island I'm gonna make and sort of create like a little party zone. Now, something very exciting that's coming up is we do have a fishing tourney. So today I am going to be trying to collect as many clams as possible so that we can craft lots and lots of fishing bait. Because apparently the way that it works is there's going to be a bunch of time challenges, and you're going to have to try to catch as many fish as possible. So I think the best way to prepare for it is to just keep crafting fishing bait and fishing rods. That way your rod won't break while you're trying to catch fish, and you won't run out of fish because you'll have lots and lots of bait. Now, there is an egg message bottle right here. I'm not even going to pick it up because I have all the bunny day recipes. I really don't need any more. But it is interesting how hidden it is under that dock. Like, I almost missed it. I didn't know it could be that sneaky. Is that a big fish? That is a big fish. Should we try to catch that? By the way, this is what I meant when I said I had too many bunny day recipes. I definitely don't need any more. But if anyone is starting the game a bit later and they're still looking for them, just let me know, because I can definitely provide. I'm trying to look for a message in a bottle. There it is. Let's see what recipe we get today. It turns out great DIY ideas can hit at really inconvenient times, like just as I'm falling asleep. I figured somebody out there would want to try building it, and with that, good luck. And vanish from Sylvia. I think that's actually really interesting how a lot of the recipes come to the villagers at nighttime. Like when they're just laying in bed, they come up with these new ideas. Let's go into our recipes and see what that looks like. Okay, wow, that actually looks really nice. It's really modern. I like it a lot. Now, a really cool life hack Abyss told me about, which I think I've talked about before, is if you customize your tools, it'll actually reset their durability. And I've been using my shovel a lot recently, so I'm quickly going to customize it just to make sure it doesn't get damaged. So let's go ahead and take our shovel here. And let's see, so it's already pink. Otherwise I would paint it pink, but let's see what other colors we can do. Avocado, orange, light blue, red, beige, pink, yellow, or black. I think the light blue is quite pretty. Let's go with that. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to make some fishing bait. Also, while we're here, I will do a little bit of an updated house tour. So as you can see, I do have everything in here very bunny day themed. Now, I don't usually leave the crafting table here, but while I'm playing in town, it is very convenient to just run in here, craft something, and run out. So that's why I have that there. But I have all these little bunny day outfits here. I have another one here. The only one I haven't made yet is the purple bunny day outfit. And then I have the egg outfit on this wall, as well as the bunny day arch, the garland, which looks absolutely adorable. Overall, I'm quite happy with this room. I think it looks very festive. I have worked a little bit on Denise and Tortimer's room. There's still a lot I'd like to add to it, but for now I think it's off to a good start. And finally, if we just go back to the room in the very, very back of my house, I really haven't changed much here. It's basically the exact same as what it used to be. I do still have to create a table or something for this little picnic basket here. But again, I like this room quite a lot. I do have the Happy Home plaque on here now. That wasn't there before. But other than that, I do think this room hasn't changed very much. I think I do want to change the floor to carpet in the future though, just because I think it's a bit more fitting for a bedroom. I'm quickly going to go in with my shovel here and just fill in the square pond, because I don't really think we need it here. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so I'm just going to go around and collect clams and make fishing rods and get everything ready for the fishing tourney tomorrow, and I'll start filming again around 6 p.m. so that we're able to experience our very first KK Slider concert together. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.